panicking, thinking, oh my goodness, we've just got locked into a temple in the middle of Malaysia. It was like a little bit sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of creepy. Oh my gosh. I think we're about to get wet.
So it literally feels like we're in a completely different world.
Today we will be leaving the centre of Ipoh and discovering some of the natural beauty that this city has to offer. From temples forged into cliffs and a beautiful natural wonder, Ipoh has a lot to offer away from the busy city centre.
So we're just about to buy our entry tickets for the lake. It costs 12 ringgit per person for a non-Malaysian citizen, which is a lot more than we were expecting. It's still not, I mean, it's cheap, don't get me wrong. But everything we read online said it was either 3 or 5 ringgit, so 12 is a little bit more than that, but it's like £1.80, £2.
There seems to be a lot of like infrastructure and development going into this place over the last couple of years, so I think give it a year or two and it's going to be like quite big and built up, so try and get here sooner rather than later.
We're walking in now and it does feel very theme park-ish. You could like... It was, according to all the blogs that we read, very natural, but we're walking down this clearly man-made tunnel with strobe light, a lot of people. We're here at, it's 9:45 a.m. It's been open for 45 minutes and the car park is already almost full, so I have no idea how busy it's going to be when we get down there. Okay, this is really beautiful. You literally just walk through the tunnel and then you're there. That's it, really. But wow. Look how tall these mountains are. So peaceful. They said there's a little sign at the start saying that because we're here in monsoon season and rainy season, the water level has risen quite significantly compared to what it's normally like. So you can see it's actually going over the corner on the path, but this is so cool.
So welcome to Mirror Lake 1. So this place is incredible. It literally looks like a mirror. Like, the reflections are just perfect. Like the water's so still, it looks like glass. It is absolutely crazy. The light's shining on it perfectly, so you can see the reflection of like the whole limestone cliffs towering out with the water. Apparently the depth of the water is between 30 and 60 metres, so don't fall in. But yeah, definitely well worth a visit if you are in Ipoh. So we've probably been here about 5 minutes or so, and then you kind of wonder what else there is to do. Like the views are absolutely stunning, but it's kind of just a view. There is a boat ride you can do that takes around 20 minutes or so, and you can go around the lake or through the caves, and it's meant to be a really cool experience. So might have a look at that, but I think it might be about 30 ringgit per person. But there is also another lake you can go to, so we might check that one out as well in a minute. But for now, we're just going to take in the view and admire this stunning creation.
So many different animals you can see here too. There's turtles, fish, there's even otters in the lake. Unfortunately, I think where it's quite built up now, it kind of scares some of the animals off. So I think to see them best, you want to take the boat tour. As well, I don't know if it's just now because it's rainy season, but the water is very murky. So we saw a turtle surface a little bit out and you could see his head and everything. But because it's so murky, as soon as they go under, you can't see them anymore. But it's very cool.
So we're just leaving Mirror Lake 1 now. We spent about 45 minutes there, which is a lot longer than most people. However, it was quite nice where everyone comes, takes a few photos and leaves. It gives like a few minutes between like each people coming where it's just silent and really tranquil. It's definitely recommend spending a bit longer there, wait for a few people to leave and then just enjoy the peace and quiet of nature. It was absolutely stunning. But now we're going to check out Mirror Lake number 2 and see what that one's like.
So there's so many other things that you can do around the park and some very like soothing, relaxing, calming music that just goes with the vibe completely. So you can do ATV tours. They do like a little course around here. You can just get an ATV and go around the course. There's also gift shops, there's cafes, ice cream shops. There is a little petting zoo, but to be honest, we wouldn't really recommend that. The sizes of the cages that like the rabbits and stuff are kept in are tiny. There's a horse and a foal kept in like a 3x3 metre pen, and it's really sad to see. So we wouldn't recommend supporting things like that, but it is here.
Now we've done in and around Mirror Lake number 1, we're about to head down the hill a bit and go to Mirror Lake number 2, which hopefully should be a bit quieter, and the boat tour apparently goes through tunnels and stuff, so might have a look at that. But first we had to make a pit stop at Snake Mouth Cave, which is a little cave on the side of the road as you head up to Mirror Lake 1, so quite cool to check out.
It's so peaceful. Peace and quiet. I love it. So we're at lake number 2, and the only way to actually see it is via the boat tour. It costs 30 ringgit per person, so we're going to give that a go. So we've been told it's a 10-minute wait for the boat, so great excuse to stop at the cafe. Although that looks like the most depressing fish and chips I've ever seen. Look at it. Nah, need to come to England. Been kitted out in our stylish outfits.
Careful, careful.
We've boarded the boat. There's only 5 people on our boat, including us, plus the driver. I'm right at the front. It feels like a little bit sketchy.
Yeah, okay.
It's getting dark.
Your head, okay.
It was literally complete darkness a minute ago. The ceilings are very small. You can tell we're a bit taller than most people who do this. Duck.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of creepy. We're so far in. We've had to duck so much. Oh god. Oh my gosh. I think we're about to get wet.
Hi, basah. Just a little.
Welcome to Mirror Lake.
It's just so peaceful here. Like there's literally one other boat here
Mesti rosak.
on the other side of the river. And it's just silence. Apparently there's like monkeys around and you can just hear birds. It's so tranquil. So it literally feels like we're in a completely different world. Like the towering limestone cliffs are just incredible. I think this used to be a limestone quarry, so that's why everything's here now, but it is simply incredible. So peaceful, so relaxing. I can't get over how beautiful all of this is.
So we're just about to go back through the cave. There's a traffic jam. We've hit another boat coming the other way.
I think we're about to get a bit wet with the water dripping. Did it get you?
Right in my ear.
So we've just finished the boat cruise into Mirror Lake 2. It was incredible.
It was so much fun, and the boats, they are like motorised, but they were so quiet, you couldn't hear it at all.
No, it's just so cool. Going through the tunnel was really nice. I think it's better for smaller people. We're both quite tall.
But then I wonder if that's because like it's been raining a lot recently, so
Yeah.
I wonder if the water level's just higher than it normally is.
Yeah, we had to duck for most of it. The reveal to the lake was just stunning.
Yeah.
so peaceful.
So tranquil. We were the only boat there for most of it, and it was just so peaceful. You could just hear all the like cicadas and the birds just echoing around this limestone quarry.
In total, we were probably there for like maybe 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, about half an hour, I think.
Yeah, so I think it's definitely worth the money.
Yeah, because not many people come to this one. There was literally 6 people on our boat, including the driver, which so peaceful. Highly recommend it.
I think now we're gonna finish here and then head to less well-known places that are just outside of Ipoh.
So Ipoh is famous for having cave temples. They are literally just situated on the side of the main road, built into the limestone cliffs, and they look super cool. We're going to see if we can check out a few of them, but we're just at our first now. Whoa. This is pretty cool. You can see it, like, it's literally built into the cave. That's amazing. It's massive in here. Yeah, so much cooler than outside as well, so it's quite refreshing after the heat.
So we've just finished at Kwan Tong Temple. It's absolutely beautiful. It is one of the lesser visited ones because it's kind of in the middle of the Mirror Lakes and the more popular ones. But now we're gonna leave here and head to some of the more popular cave temples, which should be really good and really fun.
We've just come into Sampo Tong Temple. This is the biggest and the most famous, and it's absolutely stunning. It's got this beautiful garden area with this huge like pond filled with so many colourful fish. It's absolutely beautiful.
Just about to head into the actual temple now. It looks insane. Really far into the caves by the looks of it. It looks so cool.
It's closed.
What?
The whole like outside area is clearly open, but when we've come up to go inside, there's a big red close sign and a lot of incense burning. That's annoying. You may buy the vegetables or tomato to feed the tortoise inside the temple. I want to see the tortoise. Where's the tortoise?
So this temple was discovered in 1890 and is dedicated to the goddess of mercy, Kwan. If we could go in, it'd be really cool. Unfortunately, we're not. Sad, but there's lots of other temples around here we can explore. It's currently 5 to 2, so don't know why it's closed. Apparently it closes at 2. So it says it closes at 2 and it's 5 to 2, so we're gonna go in and have a little look around, just be very quick. So we're going in a bit deeper. There's the tortoise pond. This is so cool. It was so cool to get to see the inside. Sadly, we didn't get to see the tortoise pond, but it's really cool and really impressive on the inside. Definitely check out, but make sure you come early between 8 AM and 2 PM so you get to explore the whole thing properly.
So while Matt was in the temple, I went out into the gardens to take a few more photos. And then as I came out, I saw that the gate at the entrance was closed, locked. The grounds were dead. There was only 3 other tourists there, no one else. And I'm panicking, thinking, oh my goodness, we've just got locked into a temple in the middle of Malaysia. Meanwhile, Matt's inside, you know, doing his thing. And I'm there like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. But yeah, so we very, very nearly got locked into that one. Thankfully there was someone there to unlock it for us, but that was a close call. I hope the others are still open. Everything we read online said they should be open till 6 p.m, but we'll see, who knows? We're now inside Nam Thian Tong Temple. So this is one of the oldest cave temples in the region. It was actually discovered by a tourist in 1867, so it's super old, and you can just imagine how far it dates back. If it was discovered in 1867 and had kind of just been left before then, it's so old, and it just keeps going. There's all these little corridors and staircases. It's incredible. We're about to head upstairs. Let's see how high we can get. This is already so cool. I think it goes pretty high. Still going. This is very much more of a DIY staircase, but it actually feels rather bendy underfoot. So we've just come out onto like this viewing platform. Amazing views. More stairs. Let's keep going. They're very narrow stairs though. Not made for our Western feet. There's definitely birds in here somewhere. I think we're as high as we can go. I don't even know if we're meant to be up here, to be honest. There's nothing saying we can't, but there's also no one up here. So I wonder what they use this for then, because there's like seats almost there. Like, I trust the rock, but walking over like the corrugated iron, it feels like you just take the odd step when it goes. So, time to go back down?
But it's really cool up here.
Yeah, it is cool. Got all the, is it a stalagmite or a stalactite? The ones that go down, there's loads of them.
Yeah.
And that's cool. So we're just heading to the final of the 3 temples along this section here.
So we've just come to our final temple of the day, Lin Sen Tong. So it's the one as you enter this like huge complex, and it seems to be like the most colourful and kind of like a playground thing. Like there's so much different colour and like lots of statues and like animals and stuff. It's really cool, and it's actually really big as well. So hopefully we can go for a bit of an explore and see what else it has to offer.
So this was probably the least impressive temple inside. It was quite small, and they painted the whole cave black, and you couldn't really like explore much. You went in and that was kind of it. But outside, it's so cool. There's so many different like staircases, platforms, archways to walk through. It's literally so much fun. And it's so colourful here as well. It's painted in really bright colours. You can tell they've only just kind of refreshed the paint. There's so much different like incense burning. They've got these weird like coil ones. But yeah, outside really cool, inside not so much. Where's he going? Oh, found him. There he is. Complete opposite side to where I thought he was going. Jump.
No idea what they did, but we saw other people doing it. It might be to banish bad spirits, so we'll take anything we can get at this point.
So we've just about finished at this temple now. We have had such an amazing day. We would highly recommend making your way to the Mirror Lakes, especially Mirror Lake 2. That was just spectacular. Highly recommend that. We also loved Sampo Tong Temple, absolutely beautiful, and some of these temples here as well. So it makes a really good day out from Ipoh. Overall, you could probably do Ipoh in one day. We've had 2 days here. If you were going to do it in a day, I would recommend doing the lakes first, then coming to the temples, and then spending the evening in the town doing all the like street art and things like that. But overall, we've had such an amazing time. Next time we're escaping the cities and we are heading into the countryside, so we're super excited. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one.